There we go.
I pick a new menu. There should be like a White Palace setting.
I don't think there is, because there's Dreams, there's Grim Troop, Lifeblood, Godmaster, Infected.
Godmaster of Dreams is about as good as it gets.
We're about to have Voidheart. Bughouse.
True.
Indeed. So, right now...
I'm so sorry.
We made it.
I'm so sorry.
So, last time, we traveled the Path of Pain.
The Path of Pain!
The literal Path of Pain.
Literal Path of Pain.
And now, we're just kind of going around the rest of the White Palace, which can't
It's
hurt.
gonna feel so much easier compared to that stuff. Oh, look, just normal spikes that just stay there. That was one secret of 4. We have 3 more secrets.
So this was
They won't let you back in.
alright.
Once you've done it, you're out. They'll let you revisit it, but they won't let you go. You either jump good or...
Whatever the heck I was doing there wasn't the answer.
They come back together pretty quick.
We'll try dashing instead. Oh, wait. Well, whatever that was, that didn't work either. Oh, I need to change my equipped, Nope.
Pogo! Pogo, my dude!
Well, from there I didn't realize the left wall was spiked. So I was trying to, like, go to the left wall.
Yeah, but Pogo resets all air movements.
Fine, I'll just do it the easy way. Whatever.
There's a bench.
I can hear a buzzsaw when I look down.
Did you say you wanted to change your charms?
Let's...
Bringing back the long nail.
For this area, yes. We absolutely want to have a long nail. Alright. Yeah, whatever. I don't care.
Very clutch. Yeah, after what you come back from, you don't.
Mistimed this. Nope. Okay. Okay. Alright. Yeah, let me know if we're ever anywhere near a secret.
Oh, I'll let you know. They're surprisingly not until like pretty near the end. Nice.
There's no way I could have done that without my training.
Long nail.
I should take the death.
Or the Path of Pain.
The path of pain. How normal are you feeling? Look, we did the path of pain last time, so this is like the easiest stuff in the world. Oh.
Very clutch.
However, I'm still elementally weak to it, so you know.
You are. Luckily, you only have to do the Path of Pain once.
Okay. No. Yeah, that's better. Oh. Okay. Well. I assume that for being the Path of Pain, you get a t-shirt, you get like you get a single cutscene.
I beat the Path of Pain and all I got was this lousy t-shirt.
God damn it.
That's so mean.
Jerks.
They want you to know you can stop. You gotta be able to stop on Super Dash. Nice. Let's skip a bunch of it. This whole place is basically the reason why I refuse to use the dash charm. I fully understand and accept that everyone has their own hill they die on, considering its charms, though. I love that don't move charm, the like heavy set charm.
Oh, the like no knockback one?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotta wait.
What was the joke? The Chad Buzzsaw? Honest Buzzsaws versus dishonest spikes.
The dishonest spikes. Okay, that just doesn't work.
You gotta move and then dash for that last part. Once you get through this place, you know exactly how far your dash goes.
I hate. This is the stuff I hate.
This one's tricky because it's longer than your dash, so you gotta dash and move. I hate this room.
Man, I don't know, the thing that annoys me the most is specifically like you just put on the hive charm and like you have to put on the hive charm and you have to sit and wait, or else you just have death. Also, they made the hive charm suck. I don't know why.
You can, like, hover against the wall. Wait for your moment.
I was trying to bounce on these spikes.
And then there's more of the jerks. Yeah, Grub Song's really good here.
I just hate how slow hive is for like what it doesn't do anymore.
Yeah. Poor Hive.
Okay.
Right?
Right through here.
You're supposed to go up there. Yeah. There you
Damn.
go.
I just immediately fell in a hole. It's fine. Hello.
Buzzsaws. At least you can farm that guy for soul.
The reason I went down is I thought that the bench was down there. Anything plus Hive Blood will let you gain ground because you'll be... Like, Hive Blood only can go neutral. I guess we wiggling at this.
I honestly don't know why they did it, because even with Hive Blood, I still usually, you know, I ran out.
I just don't know why it's the same cost. Alright, so like... No. Am I going
I think
up?
they may want you to go down.
Well, I can't...
Can't what?
Can't see down there. Let me... Doesn't look like there's anything down here. Oh, okay. There are platforms in the clouds. I understand. Nope.
Wall to the right. They want you to go to that wall to the right.
That's nice. Okay,
You-
fine.
Go to the wall on the right.
Fine. Fine.
I'm trying to help you. I'm not here to hurt you. What is that from? That's a quote from something.
Oh, okay, then I have to, like, blind shoot, I guess.
Yeah, and you know it's gonna be dangerous, so get your stop button. Okay, good. Oh, no, it's bugging me. I don't know what that movie is.
Alright. Whatever.
Hey, there you go.
Whatever.
Yeah, Gandalf. Thank you. Thank you. All right. All right. Stop right there.
Okay.
We need to go down. It will be dangerous.
Okay.
Gotta get around all of that. And then go to the right. You might have to hold on to your dash. There.
Thanks, Shabadoo, for the sub. Alright. So this is secret number 1. 2. Oh.
Welcome to the path of more pain.
Oh my god, it's Path of Pain 2, the sequel to the Path of Pain.
Nah.
Void, yours is power opposed, but yours is potential, eternal potential force that could deny time. Void, harness shall be placed upon you. Here we have, like, floaty bug.
The shell bugs and the crowns of the King's Guards.
Mm-hmm.
And what's this? Collector's mold.
Oh,
Dream nail it.
serve. So the collector, again, who I completely missed in my first playthrough.
There's his mold right there.
Oh. Alright, do we want to go back or do we want to go down here?
I think you have to go back. This is weird. You actually went backwards. You just gotta go to the right again. You'll see. You'll see. It's safe.
Oh, it's...
Yeah. Wibbly wobbly timey wimey.
Sure.
But that's it.
Okay.
That's the secret number 1. It's just quick and short.
Alright.
I think they want you to go up.
No.
Oh, no, they want you to go across. Okay. Oh, you're done. All right.
Alright, any other?
Yep, it's up a little bit.
Okay.
All right, go to the right. All right. I know this is impossible to see, but if you go to the left, stop. Right. Right there. That is actually breakable floor. You're gonna have to dive bomb.
Okay. Oh, it's doing that little melody.
Apparently, I guess that's a cradle? And that is supposed to be the silhouette of the white lady on that chair.
Oh, here. Yeah, the queen here.
Mm-hmm. So I guess this is a nursery room?
But yeah, the melody that's playing here is one that they've used. It's when you get near your shade.
Mm-hmm.
You hear
Or
those.
when you're near the siblings, right? I think the siblings make that melody. But yeah, your shade definitely makes that song.
All right, that's number 2.
Mm-hmm.
So we got one more.
I think I managed to discover that on my own.
You just saw the...
Yeah, I don't know how.
Alright.
Alright. Do not do anything with the king yet. And go right.
Just go right?
Just go right.
Don't.
Don't do anything with the king yet. If you pick up the thing, they'll kick you out of here, and you won't get to see the secret.
So just keep going.
Just keep going. That wall. Go ahead and hit it.
No blazing kin. Only one light shall shine against the dark. The worm becomes beacon, minds expand to yield to devote. Eternity and promise and charge and progeny cursed. So this follows with the worm giving sentience, expanding minds.
Mm-hmm. And it has that cool effect like the Black Temple does.
This has got the Black Temple steps.
So yeah, that's all the secrets of the White Palace. A little bit of the White Lady, a little epitaph from the king.
Speaking of.
No cost too great.
Greatness at any cost.
And then a little ... just to empathize that maybe there is a cost too great.
Anyway, so what we get from here is the other half of the King's Soul.
Oh, you can actually sit in that chair too.
Oh, if I had...
Yeah.
Heart of Void. Alright,
Yeah, the White Palace. It has 4 secrets in it, which nobody ever wants to find because screw the White Palace.
well, the Path of Pain one, that one just, you know.
But we're done. We're done. We don't have to go in there ever again.
Alright, I guess we should go Abyss?
Yeah, especially since we're right here, I guess.
Yeah.
There is also another secret and a charm that I need to get you in the Deep Nest.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you've ever seen it before. God, I'm surprised how many things there are in the Deep Nest.
It's deep.
It's real deep.
Alright. So we just have to take this down to the bottom, right?
Yep. I don't know if you needed the awakened dream nail or not. But you definitely need this charm.
Which you can only get with.
Oh, by the way, the charm actually does something, by the way. It slowly fills up soul. Also, you have to have it equipped.
It's free though, right? Like,
Yeah.
no, it's not free.
Well, it will be.
Oh shit, do I need it equipped right now?
You need it equipped right now.
Ah, fuck. There's no bench down here.
No.
Alright, I'm going to use...
Power of cheating? It's not that far away.
the power of cheating. I wouldn't do it if Gnome wasn't in the chat, but... Gnome told me about this. I was like, wait a minute. That's a thing you can do. Alright.
Actually, a pretty cool charm. It slowly refills soul.
Should we?
There is a pretty hacks thing you can do with it. Kind of.
Are we at the point where ending 2 is at fighting the Hollow Knight right now? Okay, I don't know when that is. Like, cause we already did the beat the Hollow Knight and become the new Hollow Knight. I don't know what, like.
I think you gotta get the Void Heart, and then Hornet will show up, and then if you're really bad at life, you will get the second ending.
Okay.
If you just don't understand what she's trying to do, you'll get the second ending. As I understand it.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've only ever gotten the third ending.
That's the reason I ask.
You can always do the second one though. You're not locked out of it or anything.
Alright, and we showed off the first, so.
Yep, that one you will get locked out of.
We already are. Well, no, we're not yet.
We're about to be.
We're about to be. You might be wondering, what the hell are you doing? Opens the way to a birthplace. That symbolizes the union between higher beings.
Being the king and the white lady, who had a bajillion kids, hatched them in the abyss, and we're walking on their bones right now. Where are you going?
Oh, do I have to go to the left side one?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Alright. Here we are in Darkest Depths.
Literal tunnels of our dead siblings.
Yep. Okay. Arcane egg.
That's worth a lot of money.
Do you know whose bones are on display here? Bones. My bones. Your bones. Bone.
Boom, 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 boom.
Sure, we can try that. Or not. They die to it.
They have no dream.
Alright. Again. To a birthplace.
Oh, hey. That's cool.
This is a cool bit. No cost too great.
Thanks, King.
Yep, that's King Bob for you. At any cost. Yep. It is the final duty of all the siblings to go into the corpse mound.
Oh, that's a big one.
All right. No mind to think. Horn of God and Void. Oh no. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
It's fine. Here we are. You are the Hollow Knight. Void Heart!
There it is.
So,
We
yeah.
learned our dark truth. And we know what the Hollow Knight actually is.
Yeah, they're big brother.
Yeah, big bro.
Anyway.
And that Path of Pain gave us a little hint as to why he didn't do his job so well. Because he's supposed to be a perfect vessel.
So this no longer costs anything?
Yeah.
But
You
it's
got your
now,
5 pips back.
But now it's...
This charm is part of the bearer and cannot be unequipped.
Yep. And also,
Friend siblings.
now we are Void. So no longer can we be harmed by, you know, our Void siblings.
They get it. They know what's up.
Interesting that it says they bend to your will when you have none. Alright. Anyway.
The secret of the abyss.
Our friends are here. Alright. And then
That
for
blew
me,
my frickin' mind when I did it the first time.
it's very cool.
It's super cool.
I love the climb back out, like in the darkness. That's such a cool bit.
Yeah, it's implied in that whole Path of Pain that we did for that quick 2-second little clip is supposed to be the implication that the Hollow Knight got tarnished in that one little second and had some kind of like belief. It had some kind of dream, which meant now it was corruptible by the light. It's actually really sad if you manage to dream nail it during its fight. It has dream nail dialogue.
We'll have to try and get that in the next run.
Oh my gosh, it's really
I
hard.
mean, that's where we're going right now, right? I mean, at this point, I don't think I need to do anything else, so...
Just to see the second two? The second ending?
Yes.
Or just to get the ending?
Well, we're at the point where we can get ending 3 just flat, so I might as well go grab
Yeah.
it.
Sure.
And then we can... I don't think I have to go bug hornet anywhere, right?
No, she'll just wait for you there.
Right, she'll be outside the temple at this point.
Yep.
Alright, well... And a Dirtmouth.
If I can, I'd like you to go to Deep Nest real quick.
Okay.
It should be pretty quick.
Do you want me to go... How do you want me to get there?
You can take the stake station. It's actually pretty close to it.
Okay. Alright.
Alright. We go to the area directly to the right. Alright, I don't remember exactly where, but somewhere in this section of map, there is a hidden room. I think it might be there. It's by one of these masts. I think it might be to the right. I could look it up quick.
Yeah, you might as well. I don't know where I'm going. You're just kind of pointing me in.
It's in this room. I can guarantee you that. And it's by a mask, which is what I can remember. And it's on the right side of a wall. You have to kind of like open it up.
We're gonna get all the endings. I am uncertain on that, but we're gonna try. That's for dang sure. I don't know what all that entails, but I didn't plan on doing that when I was first told that entailed perfecting every boss. But now I'm told that that's not what it entails, so...
You just have to do it, I guess. I haven't done it. I don't know. I've only heard things. I thought you had to do it all flawlessly, but luckily you do not.
So not here?
It might be. Ah. Alright, look at the map. Oh.
Alright. It's not going to be helpful because I don't have the charm on, but...
Well, zoom in. Okay, it's, see that semicircle? To the right? To the right? Right there. Somewhere around there.
Alright.
It'll be by that guy you like just saw.
So it's through here.
Yeah.
This?
Maybe not. I'm looking for more specifics.
This?
It's behind that guy, probably. There you go.
Okay.
There it is. These are the Weavers.
Princess.
I guess if you super dash across from here,
Oh. Let me get back up there.
There is an incredibly obscure secret up there. I don't know how you're supposed to find it.
It's that game that won't ever come out. Weaver Song.
Basically. Hmm. Let me. Alright, try shooting like a blast that way. There you go.
Alright.
Welcome to the Path of Pain!
Path of Pain 2.
It's actually not that bad.
For bargain made. Oh, that's it?
No, I swear there's something else here. Because there is a very specific room.
Like if there's like a 4th level secret.
Okay, there's a 4th level secret. Go left. It's been so long since I found this. Go left. That wall. So we saw that symbol in the Path of Pain. And here it is now. This is a very specific sigil that only weavers can make, that the king needed in order to make the Black Temple. I think we'll probably see it again in the Black Temple.
Okay, I mean, that's what it says, the bargain made over there, so.
Yeah. The bargain was Hera will become a dreamer and help the king with his Black Temple. In exchange, the king will give Hera a daughter. That was the bargain. And the Weavers consider that a good bargain. They consider that to be totally fair. They're very happy with the bargain they made. The king seems to be alright with it too, I guess. I don't know, he doesn't really say. Yeah. This is supposed to be Hornet's room, I guess? Let me make sure there's not another secret here.
Alright.
Yeah, that's it. But yeah, this frickin' place. You got the Weaver charm here, right?
Yeah, well, the Weaver Song.
Yep.
Oh!
Yeah, there was one Weaver left. He waits for you.
Are they gone?
Yeah, that's it. That's all you'll ever see of him. He's not like waiting for anything. But it's weird that he's there. They're supposed to all have left. Yeah, this place is interesting as all heck. This was Hornet's room.
So Hornet is the daughter, or is that the?
Yeah, Hornet's your half sister.
Okay. I guess that's why Hornet has like weaving equipment, like
Yep.
like a
She's
thread needle.
half Pale King, half Spider from Hera the Beast. There's actually a pretty sweet little scene when you kill Hera. She's like sitting right there, and she's like, "Sorry, Mom. Thank you for bringing me into this world, but it's kind of you just lie there."
All right. So...
I feel sad about this, but unfortunately, we skipped it entirely. Weaver Song's pretty cool. Apparently, there's a little way to break it. I guess with the right charm, they can go get soul for you. I think it's either the King's Charm or the Grub Song. I can't remember. They're kind of cool.
That's cute.
Yeah, they're pretty cute. I've never really used it. Apparently, it's more OP than I ever thought.
Anyway, this looks like
Yeah.
my setup.
Quick, long slash, and sometimes I don't die. Game has so many freaking secrets. Getting a demigod daughter is probably a good trade. Yeah, it probably is.
Alright, let's go visit a friend.
This apparently really upsets people. They're like, oh, he betrayed us, he ate them all. You know what? It might actually be, you can hear them giggling in there, so I don't know. Maybe this is part of a metamorphosis or something?
I have no idea. It scares me.
I don't get it. A lot of people are mad though because they're like, oh, why'd you have to ruin the one good thing of Hollow Knight? I'm like, I don't get it.
Anyway,
So yeah, that's a grandfather. It's a little weird, I guess.
that's what happens after you get all 47 or whatever.
Is that how many there is?
40 something? I don't know. It's a number.
Oh wow, you managed to kill him without him exploding. We did see Menderbug, but there is another secret if you kill Menderbug. You could get to go into his house that I showed you.
Speaking of houses. Oh yeah, Hornet is here now.
La Fenu Venido.
Basically, I can't go in there. It sucks. I'm not Abyss, you know. I'm not fully Abyss born.
Hornet is zero void. The internet apparently gets really mad about it. I don't really get it.
Anyway, it means, look, as I know, and as we all know, if you want to walk in the Abyss, you need to have the ring that lets you have the pact. And Hornet just doesn't have that. We have that.
Void Heart. I always thought this place was super freaking cool.
It is.
Kind of reminds me of like Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess
Ooh,
kind of stuff.
that same, like, aesthetic.
Yeah.
Alright, here's our bench. Let's just go on with this. I would probably
Yeah,
switch
sure.
Quick Slash for Fragile Strength.
You could try to get the Dream Charm in, so you could make it easier to Dream Nail him. If you wanted to.
No, not a Quick Focus.
It's that one down there by Weaver Song. The one that looks like a dream catcher.
Alright. This is round 2. And
It's just sitting there waiting for you.
we already broke all 4 chains earlier.
Yep.
Our first run, so oh, he's defended.
Oh, they won't let you dream nail him?
Yeah.
Oh, bummer.
So I have to
Maybe
wait
maybe you just can't. And that the ones that I saw were like data mined. They're really sad though. It's just him telling himself not to think, not to feel. Do not think. Do not feel.
I'm not
Do not think. They must have got rid of it.
Yeah, I was gonna guess maybe at that point.
Nice.
This is a bad fight, but I went in here with the idea of going for the Dream Nail to start, which cost me like a little bit of health.
All of your health. You're down to 1.
That's fine, I'm up to 5, you know? Yep. Now we're at this phase. And then here it is.
Yeah. Hornet comes in.
Get the
Get good.
Well,
Yeah.
let's go.
Oh, you didn't want to go for ending 2?
We'll get ending 2 when I lose to the Radiance here.
So yeah, this was all the 3 different dream thingies.
Yep.
They've been slowly getting a sunrise.
But now,
The sun has arrived.
the sun. And we pull out our nail to challenge the sun.
This blew my freaking
I know,
mind the first time.
the wings.
Challenge? Who am I challenging?
The sun.
Oh
The
god!
Radiance. Anyway, good luck to me. Damn it. Yeah, if you're gonna give it to me, that's fine. Yeah, okay. Alright, so half the stage is now on Spike. And now we got these damn things going on. Whew. Worst idea.
Ah. Just go for the hit.
Alright. Anyway. Yeah, it's phase 2. I feel quite good about just going in on that good on phase 1.
Pretty good. Yeah, you can get rid of that dream.
This should be fragile strength. Let's be real. It's either that or we want Shaman Stone. Those are our two main options.
I don't know.
Love how this game plays with the light, good, dark, bad cliche with everything. Like Radiance has all the holy stuff. It's still like sinister as hell. Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't seen. Last time I heard about it like that was Kamigawa.
Yeah. Anyway, new thing
He's a buddy now.
is our buddy. Yeah, the both again. The fact that it's like it's not light dark, but it's like literally we're talking bug thing, so it's like a neat like the moth bug, which makes it more unique. But yeah, we no longer are attacked by our friend. We just get absorbed in one.
There is a math to determine how many hits he takes, but with that charm, it always takes one hit. It stops caring about the math. The math is weird. I don't know why there's a math. Some people might complain that the Hollow Knight is kind of an easy fight. And
That's
the Radiance
kinda
is
the
why.
point. That's kind of the point.
The Radiance is why this is a fight. And, you know, once you learn all the lore, you realize the Hollow Knight doesn't want to fight. He's just being controlled. He wanted to be a good Hollow Knight, but he's totally failed.
He didn't totally fail. He's been doing well enough. Not, of course, we're seeing the kingdom like I don't know how long he's been the Hollow Knight. Look at how big he is compared to when he started, right? Like, how long did the system work for? Is I guess the question.
But the kingdom's dead.
Yeah, sure. That's a problem. I'll grant you that one. Everyone's dead. Okay, look, maybe a little bit higher of a failure than. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, having fragile strength on,
Get the...
Alright, so if I just beat up the Hollow Knight, I think I get ending 2 here. Is that right?
Yeah. It might even be if you just wait too long.
We'll try getting that. Because now Hornet's out. Or is this just gonna be ending 1 at this point?
Ending 2 isn't really that much different, frankly.
I never got. Okay. I've never gotten it. Is the reason I wanted to. Okay, it's literally just ending 1, but Hornet's in the corners. Just extremely dead. Well. Oh. Okay.
Oh, in theory, this is a more secure version of 1, where now there is a sleeper guarding you, and they're in the room, so no one can ever get in there. So no one can ever unlock the door. So it's a perfect lock.
Right, nobody can unseal the seal because you know how like they never put the shield generator behind the shield?
Yeah, right?
Like, it's that. You locked the key in the vault.
It's the perfect vault now. As long as you don't ever want to get in there.
Well,
Which, if you are a perfect Hollow Knight, then yeah, it should work.
Okay, I don't have skip powers.
Oh, there's no skip powers?
Nope. There will be skip powers once it gets far enough, but not Shalulu.
Is there an ending 4? I don't think so.
Well, this is, if we count this as 2 and we count Radiance as 3, then God Home is 4.
Right. Oh, I was wondering if there's like another version here. I don't think there is.
The only satisfactory shield generator outside of the shield explanation is thing is too hot or radioactive, keep near the thing you're protecting.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Is the one that you think of specifically shield generator on Hoth. The shield generator is not a shield for the shield generator. It's a planetary shield, keeping them from being bombarded by star destroyers, but not like by people walking up to the shield generator and hitting it with a laser.
I think it was slightly better than as stupid as that sounds. Because there is one hole in the shield, and it is the station that the shield generator is on. Because the station is shaped like a donut, right? And the hole in the shield is the donut of the shield generator.
Well, in the one I'm thinking of in Star Wars specifically, they're trying to leave the planet too, so they need a hole in the shield. Like they're trying to leave so they can not get blown up by the Empire. Alright. You persevered and you triumphed. Alright, so on to ending 3, I guess.
Yeah.
I got a 100%.
DLC.
We did it. 100%. That's everything.
The DLC added
It's over.
12%.
Nope, it's 100%. All of it.
You don't even have all the charms.
That's all that. No, they're blank. They never implemented them. They put them there, and
Oh, gosh.
I got an achievement for that one.
There you go.
No, I want to start game. Thanks. Well,
Now you gotta beat the Radiance.
now I gotta beat the Radiance, which that's gonna be a thing. 100%, but you get to pick the 100% you want.
It's not really 100% though.
It says.
Isn't that weird? When did 100% become fake?
Donkey Kong Country.
Ah. They did add extra bananas, so you didn't have to find, like, all the bananas. But you still haven't found all the bananas, right? This means there's more bananas than they expected you to find.
Fine.
Many crimes.
This is my window. Actually free.
That one had your name on it. Wow, that was safe. A secret for 101%. What was it? Oh, that hit you for 2.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know he had a 2 damage. Don't get hit by it.
Get the
Get good.
Let's go. I was sort of just get down.
Oh, it's get goo. Get two. Apparently, canonically. Not that you know, they barely remember what they put in there. But it does sound like Get Good, which is kind of funny.
Okay. Round 2, Radiance.
I challenge you, sun itself.
The Radiance.
I really like this fight.
What do you
I
got
sucked
for
at
me?
it for a long time, but you just gotta respect the threat. When something's coming, you gotta have a plan for it.
Oh, that hits for 2. Everything
Yep.
does, I think.
Probably.
Damn it. I dashed when I needed to just walk. There was a level where if you fell in a pit at a specific point, it may have been a banana. There was a secret bonus. If you did the secret bonus, it just you barreled to get a double secret bonus.
Oh my gosh. Double secret of Crocamore.
Wonder.
Oh, you shattered your thing.
That's not a dream fight?
I guess not.
What?
It is the.
Huh. That's whatever. I guess we're going with Shaman Stone instead. That's a dream fight. The rules are if it's a dream fight.
I mean, it is the final boss. I think it could probably break the rules.
Yeah, but
It is the Radiance.
I'm pretty sure it didn't in the past, though. I think that's a chain.
I never tried it.
I always used this one. This was my setup. Well, I guess I have to go repair my badge. Weird. If you die in this specific dream, you die in...
I mean, it did make a shade.
I thought that always was I thought that counted as a dream. I thought that was a spot where you could use dream strength.
You finished your Hunter's Journal, at least.
Alright,
It's a really dumb spot.
yeah, it's right down here. It might be literally fastest for me to go to from where I'm at right now.
Yeah. It sucks all the time, though.
Weird. Maybe I'm misremembering. I thought it was always a dream fight because it's in the dream.
I had to guess, I think you're misremembering. Because it did always make the shade.
Well, that's true. I got it. No, it's down right and then around.
What a dick. I guess it is just an extension of the Hollow Knight fight. So you get kicked out of the dream and the Hollow Knight kills you.
Anyway. You broke it. Anyway, this is my answer to this. I'll only have to make this trip once.
How many times are you gonna come here, though?
Honestly, the only fight I'd ever used this in that it would possibly break in is the Radiance. So, and even then, I don't need to use it because I can replace it with Shaman Stone and feel like it's equivalent. If I had grabbed it and then not sat at the bench, I could have bench warped out, yes, but I had sat at the bench because when you quit, the game says like your progress will be saved, so it'll save that you got the new charm, but it won't save the. But it won't save like that you were at that bench or whatever. So, for like when I want to go pick it up now, all I have to do is like teleport, buy it, save, quit. Freebie. I can't take off that charm. It's impossible.
Which one?
Blocking. My block.
Blocking charm.
Yeah, my block.
Oh yeah, that. You
can't-
love it.
I can't take the one off. I'll be right back in a moment.
Hello, everyone. What do I have to tell you now? What secret stories do I got? I died. I got my booster and my flu shot at the same time. And freaking died for like a day and a half. What else? I made some beer. No, I told you about that last time. Yesterday I made grilled cheese with a basil tomato soup. And on one grilled cheese I put smoked Gouda and cheddar. And on the other one I put blue cheese, kava, and goat cheese. It was like a dessert grilled cheese and a savory grilled cheese. It was awesome.
Are you making cheese puns?
No, I'm just talking about a grilled cheese I made. It was Gouda Gouda. I do know of the secrets of mayo, but I do not preach it because I know of the hatred of which it brings. But I see you over there doing your thing with mayo now. I respect the game. No one wants to see fried mayo. I don't know why. I actually made some German potato salad, it's called. It's not really a salad. It's kind of a salad. I take some potatoes and I put it in a bunch of mayonnaise with bacon, vinegar, and sugar. And then I cook it. I cook it until the potatoes are cooked. It's very weird. Yeah, I know that. You know that. But not everyone knows what mayo is. Mayo is just like that condiment they use.
Anyway, one thing about the Hollow Knight is that the Hollow Knight has a very bad aerial defense.
Yeah, he has no jump game.
Yeah, okay.
Stop it. Stop it.
We said he had no aerials, and then, well...
Screw your aerial game. I'm gonna take 4 pips of your life.
Oh my god.
You're gonna die to the Hollow Knight.
Yeah. Right here. Nope.
That's bullshit.
All is forgiven.
You gotta get stopped. You gotta stop getting hit by that.
Do you get full healed going into this anyway?
I don't think so.
Okay, you gotta hit the head. Yeah, you do. Okay.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. For some reason that reminds me of Gorm every time. Gorm!
Damn it. Sure.
All right.
Balance positioning. Yeah, whatever.
All right. Now it's the desperation.
Alright. This would be healing, but I don't have any. Doesn't matter. Oh, shit. I thought there was another platform down there, but there isn't. Alright, well. What if I go, like, heavier on spell nonsense? Wouldn't that be fun?
You could.
Give up my long nail.
Scrub song?
I'm special hits a million times. That's the reason I wanna.
It does hit 4 times. Whoa. Full spell.
We'll see.
Nice. You did a parry.
Alright. So we get the full heal going in.
Get the.
And because we already have the ending, I think we don't get the challenge bit. We just go straight for the fight.
Yep.
Wow. Anyway, that was phase 1. That's the end of the fight.
Gosh, that made it seem so easy.
I mean, the climb's still, like, real. I mean, not kid you there.
You still gotta hit it too.
And easy. You just turn on all your magic and boom. And then, of course, we get our friend helping.
Magic is seriously super dumb.
Respec. And then hell, we go to the abyss form too. The power of the void! Boom! I died jumping a radiance. My third attempt, then spent the next 3 hours. Oh no! That was nice because I think that was like run 4, right?
Something like that, yeah.
For that. So that's this is ending 3. We have one more that we'll be exploring after. This was the base final ending.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Pops like a fish.
Flop.
The hell?
We've gone beyond physical form, as we get to see in our the little bit here.
Well, this song apparently is what plays in the abyss, but at like 400% slower speed. And it's really weird. The Dream No More ending, right?
Yeah, because you could see the at the end there when the abyss was eating up the radiance, you could see the dream kind of like zing,
Yeah.
closing up.
Ari Gibson and William Pellin. Thanks, guys.
So, all right, so we've shown off endings 2 and 3 now. We have a couple charms to pick up, and then we have God Home, right?
Yeah, we haven't really touched God Home at all. And there's a lot in there. It's their
Yeah.
biggest DLC. I haven't really done it. I've touched the other DLCs. I have not touched God Home. I know about stuff in it, but I haven't done it.
Yeah, we touched it a little bit, and we'll kind of go investigate here. We also have loading the other save file. I think there's only one more ending.
There's one ending, but it has two different versions.
Okay.
We're not gonna do it twice. I'm just gonna show you the cool one.
Okay.
Which means you gotta go get the flower.
Fair. Ah, shit. Ah, fuck. Ah, hell.
Welcome to the Path of Pain! I can't believe the Path of Pain was real.
Path of Pain Volume 2. We're not done. Magic's messed up.
Isn't it crazy?
You're up
The
hit.
down dash is pretty good too. It does more than your straight B.
Yeah, but your up hit
I
hits like
Don't
3
think
or
it
4
deals more than
times.
your up hit, but your up hit hits like a freaking freight train.
Yeah, we did the Path of Pain. Now we got, yeah, of course. We have all the other.
Here, let me pull up the numbers again.
Because nail hit at this point is 21. Whereas I think my magic special does like 120. Like, maybe more. The trick is getting the boss to ask, "What's up, spell?" Then it's over if they answer that one. Who's Steve Bugs? Ah! This one will not give me an achievement, as I've done this ending before. This was the only ending I did on my first run.
Yeah, I went for this ending. I didn't want lesser endings. Though I didn't really know you could just try again.
When we're done, we did it. We did it again. Yeah, 100%. Place your bets, everybody. Alright, but for real. Oh, I could load up in here.
Oh?
So in here we have, the end
Alright.
of, the end
So
of
Pure
Grand.
Nail deals 21.
Yes.
The Hauling Rays, and you had the Shaman Stone?
Yeah.
Oh, Abyss Shriek with Shaman Stone. 30 damage times 4.
So
120 total.
120, so it's about 6 hits.
Yeah.
But if I go onto the other file, also look at the times. Wow.
Nice.
Let's
It
actually,
goes pretty quick once you know everything.
we're gonna go over here because this is like the only thing we have over here we haven't done. So first things,
Oh, Grim.
yeah. So
yeah.
first things first. Looks like I'm on Soul set up over here anyway.
Ooh, T-Teddy.
All right.
There is a secret room here. I never could find it very well. I guess it's up there, and it's like hard to. You have to do an obscure jump to get to it. I never really figured it out.
So we
I've
go-
seen what's up there, but not personally. I can't find it.
Also, we're back. This is actually further than we went last time.
This is what it looked like where instead of stopping it, we came here.
Yes.
Have you seen this yet?
No. That's why we're doing it now.
Okay.
That's right, it's the heart of Sabik! Heart of Sabik, the heart of Sabik.
Gosh. Dracula.
Oh shit!
Yeah, this is the only other full-scale named fight.
Alright.
And he's hard. But, you know, they justify it by... In their minds, you've been fighting this guy... You've been training to fight this guy this whole time.
Yeah. and
By
you-
doing all those little guys.
Track here is infinite health. Alright.
That's supposed to be quite the challenge.
Beef and tacos the beef and tacos the beef and tacos the beef.
Oh gosh.
Okay, same moves.
It should have hit you. Flame's probably the best. But I'm told the bats is a pretty good spot to get in there.
No, I touched the body.
Yeah, it's hard. Basically, you gotta, like, dance the perfect dance. Because each hit deals 2 damage.
Yeah, that's all right. That's like the thing is that we have our heavy damage spells, which is a big thing. Luke? Did you ever do the emerald?
I didn't do all of them, which is a shame, because I probably should have.
Okay.
I did, Ruby.
Okay, so you've at least heard the music.
Yeah. And I think that was it. I think I only did Ruby. I didn't do Sapphire. I don't think I did Emerald.
And then Diamond's the last.
And I did not do Diamond. There is an obscure anime that nobody knows exists. Apparently they reference it once in that section. You have control.
I have control.
That's from Better Man. An anime I remember watching on Tech TV at 3 a.m. in the morning and loving dearly. Hey, you parried him.
Wow.
Nice. Clutch parry.
Oh, that leaves a little burn down. Okay, they also just give you this free fight for free.
Yeah, it's a dream fight.
I wonder if it counts as a dream fight for real, though.
I think it does. Because you don't collect your soul.
True.
Yeah, I heard it was going to get into a Gundam reference. They started talking about how they had this mech suit and they were going to have to teach me how to pilot it. And I was like, fucking Gundam reference. I'm out. I got other stuff I gotta do.
Oh, great. Leaves a little behind.
This is a tough fight.
The thing here is I'm like, yeah, my setup is not here for dealing damage with the nail. I'm here with all my spells set up, so...
They might not give you enough time for it.
It looks like there's some openings, I just need to find them. There's no...
You can dodge and weave with the flames, but you gotta be like... Not... You have to trick the flames into being slightly out of your way.
Yeah. Oh, there's a third hit on that.
I think the flame trail counts as damage.
Okay, that death was maybe like 5 seconds, so...
Lore-wise, this guy is supposed to be the counterpart to the Radiance. I guess in days long past, the Nightmare Realm and the Dream Realm were one and the same, and people were like, this is bullshit. So they threw the Nightmare Realm into its own little pocket space. Oh, you know what the worst part is? You don't have your little shield anymore. It's a hard fight, Jens.
Thing is, we're gonna have to like do it because if it's in the list of fights in Godhome, we need to be able to do it, right?
I don't think it's in the lists on your other game because you told him to get out.
Oh, that's very funny.
Yeah, so you made it easier. I think also Zote is an optional fight. You can just not let him in the Godhome, which means he will not be in that list. I might be lying about all this, but I believe that's how it works.
That's my opening, by the way. Yeah, you gotta do it's fighting death, right? Like, you can't do when you have the pillars coming out of the ground, you have to go like 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of stagger step.
Mm-hmm. And this guy expects you to make like no mistakes.
Yeah.
And have tight moments for you to attack. It's a very specific fight. I haven't done it actually, though I want to.
Do I have to bring the Grim Child equipped here?
I think so.
'Cause you
I
don't
mean,
get-
I don't know.
And so you... Nightmare
I
King,
assume so.
Nightmare King Grim appears whether or not he's been faced. Alright. So.
Well, you can also practice him at the
Right.
place. So I'm kind of curious what happens there. There you go, a couple good hits.
God.
The flame trails. There you go.
Oh God, the distance on that is infinity. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's gonna hit me. Alright. That's fine. With the little
Let's
knowledge.
go check out the Pantheon. There's a lot of stuff to do there.
Yeah.
And frankly, you gotta unlock the last Pantheon, which gets you the ending.
Alright, so let's... It might be you're right that the magic setup is the wrong one. Because you can only get the hit in very, very...
I don't think they really give you enough time for it.
There's only one part in that pattern where I feel like I can do an up tilt hit, and that's on the 4 pillars.
You kind of just forgot that down exists, and I think you could get it down in somewhere.
Oh shit, you're right. Yeah. But I have forgotten it, so it's impossible to know.
I almost never use it either. There's not a whole lot of enemies where I feel I can get away with it. It does have a surprisingly large amount of invincibility frames. But I don't know, I don't have a feel for it because I never do it. The Nailsmith is the shortcut to it. I find the City of Tears is pretty fast.
Right here, right?
Yep.
They're doing Arcade Pit last weekend, and there was a Hollow Knight question that asked where Nailsmith Shio was. And I went, ah, fuck, I don't know my name.
Right? Shio, I think, is in the Kingdom's Edge.
Nope.
Oh, it must be the Howling Cliffs then.
Nope.
Really?
That's what I said, Howling Cliffs.
Wow.
Shio's the one here.
Oh, okay.
Shio's the one in Green Path. I thought Shio was the one on the Howling Cliffs. I don't know my name.
Mato and who's the other one? Well, anyway, you will know their names soon.
Alright, so we want to just go Kings. What are these last two? I mean, oh, we'll do some God Home right now, but then I guess next time we'll do Flower Quest. How's
I
that?
guess you've never gotten all of them before, have you? You probably should. You'd love the... They give you something for finding all the charms. It's pretty good, too.
There's only 2 left.
What are they? Let me look at them quick.
I gotta. Yeah.
Nothing specific. I'd have to look it up quick. Oh! We haven't gone and visited On yet.
Oh my God, we haven't.
And then what's the other one? Also, there's someone we still haven't gotten to meet here. Go to the up if you can. Oh, there's a fluke hermit here somewhere. I know she's here. Go to the right. Christ, we still haven't met her. Try going down into the right. I don't know, whatever. She's not so cool that I'm gonna like look it up. It's just a weird NPC that they added. I swear she's supposed to be up there though.
All right. Let's do this for now. Home to God Home.
What gods haven't we fought yet? Oh, you know, I think there's another ghost fight we have to do in the Deep Nest. Yeah, he's that one. There's a ghost you missed. We could go do them quick. Or we could do these.
We're gonna have to go out to get the rest of the charms anyway, so.
Yeah. Let's actually look at this DLC for once.
Alright. Through sacred combat, we are attuned this kingdom's greatest beings. By entering this cave, thou hast challenged the very gods of this kingdom. Dost thou consider thyself equal to this pantheon of its masters? Draw thy weapon, fool of fools, and be damned for thy arrogance. Oh no.
Oh no! A Vengefly!
Oh, damn. Okay. I didn't actually like interpret the smoke there as off the platform. Can't believe I'm getting got by this Vengefly. Yeah, for wandering around in the ruins this game has, you do sure end up in a coliseum a lot.
There you go. Anime tournament arc.
That's why we have the Dragon the Darkness Flame, so... Oh no!
Rose Mother! There you go. Do the little dance.
Yeah, you can go in and change your nail upgrade.
It's an
shit.
option.
Oh shit, I've never fought this enemy. I don't know how to do this.
Can't believe you stood there for it.
I don't understand this. How is this I love that this is on the list. Did we actually go beat this? No.
We never beat him. He's still there. May he live forever.
Yep.
We did fight him. We just left. Go. Go, go.
Doing the challenge, let's start with blue health.
I don't know about that. You could throw those rocks in at him. It's a cool little trick once I figured it out.
I'm so sorry.
Alright, it's just a dream.
Oh no. Massive boss charger.
Apparently, there's a meme fight where if you have the pushback charm, you can just keep pushing this guy back forever. It's the
Oh!
easiest fight ever.
This is very silly. I love the jump. Almost got full manager. Blar goes
There
four
goes
bugs
the
in
four
trench
little
coat. Trench coat.
Garama!
Ah shit.
Shaw!
Shaw.
Ah!
Shaw!
I gotta
Think of
run.
new music?
Shaw!
Yeah, this is new, I think. I mean, it sounds new.
That's slightly active. I like it though.
Whoa! What the fuck was that counter?
Nice.
I do not know what that counter was.
I don't know, I couldn't see anything.
She did her in-air, like, needle thing,
And then you did the up slash, and then you got hit.
and I got hit.
Yeah. I couldn't see anything through that.
Yeah, neither could I. Whatever, we're just gonna do horizontal things that work.
Oh,
Shaw. Shaw. Shaw.
so far this is the only actual god in this pantheon.
True. Okay. Oh. I get a rest?
You get a rest. You don't get to like save on this part, but you can change your charms if you want.
Okay. So it's not taking so long as they're trying to program a grappling hook. Gorb time!
Gorb. And Gorb makes me... Gorb surprisingly reminds me of the Radiance. And also oddly immune to the up spell because
Yeah.
He just leaves. He just goes to where the spell isn't. Which is an amazing defense.
The Gorb knows where it is by knowing where it isn't.
Damn charm.
All hits are free if you believe enough.
Oh, I hate that charm. I hate it.
It's a beautiful charm.
It's bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
It's so bullshit.
Okay. Next.
Tongue Defender.
Slyberdorf is here.
Oh, there is a secret ending. I just remembered Mushroom Guy. We're gonna do Mr. Mushroom sometime. Doma, Doma. Juggle. Juggle the defender. I usually pogo off of him there. Double.
Oh, right at the end of my invincibility.
Can't believe they allowed all this dung in the God Home.
They couldn't not. Even the gods poop, I guess, yeah.
That's poop.
Alright, who's next? Oh, sure.
I act like you're scared of him.
It's the echo of Soul Tyrant in my mind.
Oh, God.
You know?
No. Don't. I think this guy's easy. I wonder why he's even considered a boss.
I was thinking the same thing.
Next. How did I miss you?
Oh. Well. The noise of thine wriggling creates much discord, drowning out the godly resonances we attune ourselves to. Toward our sacred goal. Utterly destroy thee. Well. Oh shit!
Oh shit, indeed. Remember which one he taught you?
Nope.
It was the dash. He's coming.
What? Oh no!
Let's see the brothers made up.
Oh no!
Remember which one he taught you? It was the spin.
Yeah. Ooh.
He's coming. Oh Lord, he's coming.
Oh, nice distance there. shit.
That's an appropriate level of fear.
Okay.
Wow, first try.
I went to 1 a couple times.
Yeah, you did. Thanks, blocking mail.
Thanks, blocking mails. Alright. That's 1. Time.
Nice. There you go. You did the first Pantheon.
So now we got the little sigil on it. And we can turn on block charms, block health, block whatever you want. Like if I don't want to get using magic, I can lock soul. That sort of
I think
thing.
it just puts you to base soul without the 3 little pips. But I'm not positive. You can also now practice that Mato and Oro fight in the
Oh, and here
uh-uh.
we have a thing.
In the basement, that black room.
Okay. So you can see we have door number 2, door number 3.
You need 3 lights to unlock that one. That's what it looks like.
Yeah. Yeah, there's 1. So this will be number 4. And then once we get 4, that
I think there's a 5th.
this might be the 5th.
Oro and Mato. Grim Nightmare King. Yeah.
Yeah, there's Nightmare King.
At least you can practice it. And then look to the left quick. Huh. Do you have to like do the challenges?
I might have to just have blue health. I don't know.
No, it's not blue health. It's definitely something you do here. Is it from all the challenge tokens you get? I don't know.
Maybe you, every one of like the disable nail, disable soul, like gets you a token.
Might be.
I'm gonna.
So yeah, we gotta go collect a couple more gods.
We're gonna quick.
There's at least one dream guy we have to go get. Once again in the under.
Okay. Oh no! Do I need to actually go fight False Knight?
No, you already have.
Yeah, but what about Dream False Knight?
Nah.
Isn't there Dream False Knight?
Look, you fight the Radiance at the end of this. Do you think you have to go beat the Radiance to get this? I don't think so. I think you just have to have earned it.
We already
You need
beat
to do everything else.
We already beat the Radiance, so.
Right? Look, I'm not sure if you have to have beaten the Radiance or if you just have to beat all of these Pantheons. But
Well,
it'll be irrelevant because we've already done it.
We have
And
Pantheon.
we still have to beat all of them.
We have Pantheon too. We can try.
Sure, if you wanna. Pantheon of the Artist.
God's their great mercy allowed thee to escape the first Pantheon alive, yet thee think ourselves test against their might. Doom thyself, and then we may resume our focus.
They don't think very much of you.
Oh, it's 0. Zero in a better arena? Zero's original arena sucked.
Yeah. That awkward platform.
Oh, you're about to get smoked.
Moat.
You're about to get soaked. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Round 2.
Oh, your body's damaged. Okay. Okay.
Some Guardian. I hated him.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
All right.
You. How dare you? How dare you make it here? That's funny. Using his own spell against him.
Yeah. Oh. My brain wasn't registering what was happening.
Nice. That was clutch.
Phase 2? You want to stop that? Oh, he just gives us phase 2 in the room.
Nice.
You got the side hit there. Okay. What?
2 oblobbles.
Oh, right, from the...
The arenas, yeah. Oh, do you have to do the Trial of the Fool?
Maybe? Alright, I've made one mad. I remember it's a bad idea.
It does suck, but if it makes you feel any better, you can't game it. At least I'm pretty sure you can't game it.
You can get them closer together so that they aren't, like, the worst, right?
No, I think his health changes once the other one dies.
Oh. So the
But
fact
at
that-
least it makes me feel better that I don't have to, like, can't juggle them. At least I'm pretty sure that's true. I know for sure he gets a health boost.
Ornstein and Smo. Alright, let's do it. I don't have a long nail for this. This is gonna be a little hard.
Oh, you and your long nail addiction.
It's something you just get used to. Oh, that's an overhead. Okay, so it's fine. That felt like that at a safe spot, but yeah, at a safe spot. There's the safe spot. It's wait till one's dead. That's a spike.
Average hits.
I'm weak to spikes. You know this.
I know. There you go.
Holy shit!
Yeah, that spell's really good. It's stupid how good that spell is.
Yeah. And then we get the bow, right? Yes, good. Good, even in God home. Okay. That's halfway. We got our refill.
Marmu. Oh, Marmu.
This is one where I should have a long nail, but I'll be fine without it.
It's the pogo that comes to you. Marmu almost killed you.
Yeah, Marmu got me like for 12 damage there. Oh, fuck.
Nask.
Jerk. Alright. Oh, I didn't fight you. Oh, shit.
You bought this one.
No, I did this.
Don't worry, it's still easy.
Oh, okay. Oh, fuck.
This is the easier version.
I know, I saw Broken Vessel and, like, it should be fine. I'm just, you know. Oh,
What are you doing?
I thought I was doing invincibility through that. You have to understand that I am playing with not the nail that I'm used to for combat, and it really does fuck with you when you're used to it.
Yeah.
Like that. So I thought that dash, I thought I was invincible the entire way through, but the delay on the dash is much longer than it feels.
Nice parries.
Okay.
Gosh, you get so bold with those heals. Nice. Staggered him.
You have to be bold with your heals, or else you don't get them. Oh,
Oh.
sad. Okay, that's two. But yeah, like, so if you take a look at my nail length, it's like here. With the extension, it goes to like here. It's
Yeah.
it's
I
quite.
know.
Thou hast luck beyond luck, O Spec, the gods of this pantheon. Purpose beyond our understanding, allow you amongst them. Divine punishment, they must be planning for you beyond all reckoning. Prepare thyself. Yep. Alright. That gets us to a 4 on it. Oh shit, no it doesn't. Oh wow.
You remember what he taught you?
Yeah. Don't be in
Great
front of
slash. The one I actually use. It's a good one.
Alright. I'm outside of his range. Splatoon fight.
He really is painting the whole place. Kind of a fun fight.
Very hard to get more than one hit in on.
He shows you what move he's about to use with the color on his
Yes.
brush too.
That's
Kind
what
of cool.
That's what I've been using to dodge, like you can dodge orange that way. Oh god, I went too close to the sun for that one. I did what I could to try and dodge that.
Yeah.
Nope, later. fun.
It is. This fight's silly. There you go.
That actually worked. All right.
Bam. Finner.
I like it because paint is a really easy... Oh, inspiration. Paint is a really easy changeover from the, you know, infected goop, right? So,
Right.
So, like, it's already something you have in your repertoire. You just change it up. All right. That's God Home 2. So if we go unlock God Home 3, we have to go... Well, that's something we're going to have to go do.
Luckily, it's just one guy away.
And we have a second on our thing. Isn't that great? Alright.
Galleon, I believe his name is.
What was that?
Galleon, I believe his name is.
The one we have left?
Yeah.
Oh shit, what? What the fuck? Homeland, Toon Gods. Right. Yep, I knew that was gonna happen, but you know. Okay, so we went in there, we started messing with things, and now they're... Ooh.
Okay, but for the first Pantheon, now the second Pantheon.
Creeper! Did they wake us? Revive this kingdom, these gods, tuned and best gleaming in mind, bright sharp. Our form swells, a large name, that's majestic. Hibernation? So long, forced upon us, yet the shit. That results is so strong. The gaze is adoring. You must think us godly. Music, foolish. But thou art faced with an Orient beauty, true. Okay. The gods here will never die. Okay.
Does it say anything else?
No.
Okay.
Alright. How much longer do you think we got on your end?
We got some time.
Okay. That's the bit of restriction I wanna...
We can do Galleon.
Yeah, that's where I wanna...
And then at some
Wait.
point, we gotta do Mr. Mushroom. Oh, there she is.
A fluke.
Blue Kermit. And then she lives in here, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I don't remember specifically where her home is. I thought it was like on the right or whatever. She doesn't do much.
Adding the
She has-
Mail Masters is really cool, though.
Yeah. Oh, there's other stuff. There is a fight specifically I need to show you, but I'm waiting for it to like just happen organically.
Right.
Plus some others, of course.
Yeah, I might have remembered Shio as the painter if I had done that one.
Yeah.
Might not have remembered the location of the painter, but I would have remembered that at least. Hup, hup, hup.
Up, up, up.
I love how powerful these blasts are.
Yeah, the upgraded spells are real good. the quickest way there? You can either take the tram there, or you can take the station. I guess it's kind of even either way. It's kind of in the middle.
I'm gonna go a quick refresh a drink. I'll be back in a moment.
Hey. What else do I have to tell you guys? What have I been up to? My chickens are starting to get old. They had the 2-year anniversary this October. So, you know, I'm gonna start getting less eggs. I'm kind of a big old softy though. I consider them more pets than anything. I mean, I named the damn things. So I'm not really gonna like butcher them, I don't think. I think I'm just gonna keep them until they die of old age. Which for chickens is usually around 5 years. Though they can live for quite a while if they're doing all right. 12 years, maybe? They're so cute, though. I do love them. And I'm so excited for Silk Song. It's gotta come out within the next couple months. God, I'm so excited for Silk Song. Dwarf Fortress is gonna come out soon, too. Probably this fall. Toady has been pretty heavily laying down some hints that it's like right around the corner. I'm so excited for Dwarf Fortress. I wonder if I'll get Jens to stream it. Probably not. Because the new UI and graphics are pretty cool. And there's more songs, too. I think there's literally only one song in Dwarf Fortress. It's just an acoustic guitar. Now they have like I believe 23 tracks. By an actual artist. Before it was just Toady with his guitar, but now it's.
So where are we going?
You can either go to the distant village or you can come to the Underdark from the tram station. But I don't know. I think I'd rather take the distant village. But it's in the middle.
Okay.
I guess you could also drop down from the top. Whatever.
I need a bench.
If you put the map token on, it'll be
that
easier
was-
for me to.
That was what I planned on doing, but there wasn't a bench there.
There's no bench here.
So I can't put the map token on.
Is there a bench here at all? I don't think so. I think that's the point, that there is no bench.
Alright, hold on, I'm leaving. Because I want to put, because like if you're trying to get me somewhere, I want you to be able to tell where I am on the map, you know?
Right.
So.
It's a useful charm.
Oh, you're probably on that side too. Alright, so where are we going? I assume down and right?
Yeah. You gotta travel through that big area.
Alright, just keep me posted. Alright.
You see that little left door?
Nice, that's where we're going?
That's where you're going.
Alright.
Here you go. Bold.
fuck you.
Jerk.
Hey. Jerk.
You want to go up? All right, left side of this room. There'll be some glowy flowers. There you go.
Oh, we just never went in this room.
Yep, we just never went in here. All right, I'm gonna need you to trust me. Just keep going left.
Left. Left.
Yeah, I see you. Just keep going.
Left.
Just keep going. You don't want to go up now.
Oh.
There you go. Freebie for the fight.
Fellow warrior.
I think this map's really cool. Look at those sweet mushrooms.
Unlike this poor fellow who's fallen before us.
So all these ghost fights are backers.
Death.
They were written kind of weird. Some of them had to be like changed up. No Eyes apparently came with a very elaborate backstory, which is apparently one of the most disturbing things the creators have ever read. Whereas Gorb was just a few hasty sketches.
Yeah, I mean, that's like, people have very different levels of like, no, I want to add a character, and they're just like, you know, it's this little bit, and then it's like, no, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to go all in.
Right.
So.
Apparently there was 2 backer ghost fights that never got turned in, I believe.
No, that's sad.
So there's 2 fights that just never got made.
Anyway, I totally chumped that fight because I... Whoops.
Just DPS through it.
Yeah. Alright.
Is there another ghost fight we haven't done?
What other ways are there to getting the 2 charms we have missing?
One is Un.
Oh, well, shit.
You just gotta go to him.
That one's easy. What's the other one?
I believe the glowing womb, which was... I forget exactly where it is, but it's just in a little side door. I think it's literally by the Forgotten Tramways or whatever. It's not down here. It's by... maybe it's in the Forgotten Kingdom? I'll look it up quick. Glowing womb, where are you? It's literally in the Forgotten Crossroads. Oh, it's above that spot that's by the Forgotten Knight, the knight we haven't fought. So, you know. We don't have to fight the knight to get it. In
Where?
the Forgotten Crossroads.
Where is it?
Forgotten Crossroads.
Oh, shit, okay.
You see that little path that we didn't go to the top of? Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
That's where it is.
So we want a tramway to
Right there.
Forgotten Crossroads, and then the other one is just Un, which is...
Green path. Up. That's Queen's Gardens.
like... So that's literally... Okay.
Yeah, they're really easy. We just gotta go get them.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Down and to the left.
Well, actually, look at your charms quick. Let me make sure I'm not crazy.
I have to wait on those, right?
Not yet. Oh, yeah. Okay. Never mind. I lied. Yeah, that's right. Glowing womb and shape of wound. Yeah, we never got any of the pet charms. We could have messed with them. I find it funny that we've had to come back here so many times.
Welcome to Deep Nest. You're never done. God damn
Deep
it.
Nest is never done with you. Can that break? Is that a break ball? No. Okay. Ah, the path that hates.
There it is. I was like, I know there's an up somewhere. That's the answer.
This place sucks.
Welcome to Deep Nest.
I kind of like it. It has a charm to it.
Nah, I'm good, thanks.
Oh yeah, we never did no eyes, did we?
Don't think so.
Yeah. We visited it twice.
Let's get the hell out of here first. God damn it.
Gosh, I can't believe you're so elementally weak to spikes.
If you ever see me in real life and touch me with a spike, I will just explode into 8 little, did I just... Maybe that means I have to go all the way up and around, right?
There's a pretty quick path, but yeah, you gotta go up.
But if you see me in real life and you touch me with a spike, I explode into 8 little orbs. And lose a life. It's really annoying. Please don't do that.
At least you don't pull a Pac-Man.
Yeah, I don't like imploding myself. I just explode in 8 orbs and then it's fine.
Oh my gosh. Don't. You're too bold. Nice. Oh my gosh. Deep Nest, the place that hates. I was waiting for you to hit those spikes. Gosh, I can't believe we came here without double jump.
What the hell were we doing? Why did I go anywhere without double jump? And nail upgrades.
Oh my gosh. It was cool to break out of bounds a couple times.
It was. Fighting Hornet with nothing was also pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie.
That was
It
kinda
actually
cool.
Actually pretty good. Alright, yeah, just take that dagger off when I need it. Up and around, and up and left and around, okay.
Up and down and all around.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, what Sonic game is that?
Sonic Frontiers coming out soon-ish.
Already written it off.
You haven't even, it's not even out.
The Sonic Cycle is alive and well. I'll wait for it to come out and see what it says.
Damn.
It's better for my psyche to write it off and then be surprised
Okay.
than to hope and find out that it sucks.
Okay. So we were here a while ago. You have to go up and around this way. So yeah, you basically have to have acid touch.
Yeah, you're not getting in here without it. I mean, maybe you could, but gosh, you better be a speedrunner. And you're gonna need Super Dash. Oh. Go back, go back, go back.
Hey. Goodbye. Anyway, that's Shape of Un.
Bud?
Reveals the form of Un within the bearer. While focusing, the bearer will take on a new shape and can freely avoid enemies. Free move. Yeah, big old friend.
Pretty slow move, but it is a move.
Better than nothing.
And it looks pretty cool if you get the Balder Shell on, too.
I love the like charm combos like that. Those are really neat.
Me too.
Alright, so then you said the last one's just Forgotten Crossroads.
Yep. It's actually pretty easy to get to, but... It's, like, right next to the station, too.
We probably didn't have like wall jump or some sort of required piece,
We'll see when we get there. It's by the night that we refuse to go to, so that's why we haven't, like, found it.
Alright. And then we can go to the charm shop and get the last notch.
Yeah, and also a special blessing.
We might have to go get some cash for that.
Amesodo.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
I might. I don't have a ton of Geo. I mean, I have a ton of Geo if I want.
Well, we could go sell our arcane
Yeah,
egg.
that's what I mean. We have a million Geo if we want it. Alright, so this is just...
Wow, even the grass has turned yellow. Up and to the left. Oh, that worked.
So you needed Crystal Dash to get up here, or speedrun tactics.
Yes. Don't forget the babies. You got a dream for that one.
So this is the mom, which, Ugh. So we have this, plus Weaver Song, plus Fluke Nest, plus this, but the other one.
The Grim Child.
The Grim Child. we would be like,
Fluke Nest does not actually make anything. It just alters your spell.
it makes your spell make things.
Yeah, it's weird. It used to be hyper broken, and now it's nerfed into oblivion.
Alright, might as well leave from here because this is where we need to be anyway.
I think if you go right, they would have let you out.
Oh, if there was just we could have just taken, yeah, there's always an exit like that.
Usually.
Nice try. Alright. So, special blessing. Smooch. The music there being like slightly off key.
Maribo usso.
Alright, I got an achievement for that.
There you go. Go sit at the bench.
I'm at 105% now.
Nice.
Maribo usso.
I'll just wait. Get out of there. So dumb, I love it. But anyway, it refills your soul at benches.
That's nice.
Yep, it's a pretty good reward. If you get all of them, your soul gets refilled at benches. Like, that's dope. It's not too OP either, because you could always have just, like,
Gotten.
farmed it, I guess. But, like,
You
now
know-
you don't have to do the work.
Because like when I was doing the Hollow Knight fight, I would always start at 0 soul. Like, because of where that bench is, you know?
I was trying to decide if it makes the White Palace any easier, but usually if there was a bench, there was also a statue. I suppose for more like side stuff, there's still 3 mass shards for you to get.
So one of them we know,
Yeah,
and that's
the flower.
flower. What are the other 2 we're missing?
I could look it up quick.
Yeah. I mean, we can kind of do a look around the world to see, like, if there's any, like, side spaces that don't have... Up there, maybe in Crystal Peak?
Nah, that's not really an up space. That's just where you fall down if you try to fly off from the peak.
Well, no, not this up space. This up space.
Oh, yeah, probably. That's the second Guardian fight.
Okay. Have a good one, Messa. Is there one but behind Fools 3?
No, there's nothing that you need behind Fools 3.
Okay.
It's just there for bragging rights.
That hole just falls down to Mask. Well, let's go do Crystal. Check out Crystal then.
Alright. Bot and Sly from Dirtmouth. Okay, there's 4 bot from Sly. We bought all 4. There's the one for fighting the Brooding Malek. We got that. We got the 5 from Grubfather.
Yep.
There's one where the Gomes are below False Knight. I think we got that one. Queen Station East Side. We got that one. Bradis House. We got that one. Oh, there's one at No Eyes.
Oh, so we should go there. Where's No Eyes at?
Far bottom right of Green Path.
Okay.
It's funny.
Here?
Yep, right there. Stone Sanctuary.
Right, we just never came back when we... Yeah, okay. Easiest
Alright.
way there is up Fob Canyon.
So, Grey Mourner, Stone Sanctuary, and... Yeah, Enraged Guardian. Yep. So we do know where all three are.
I mean, probably after fighting Rage Guardian anyway, right?
Maybe? I'm not sure how the rest of the Pantheon works. I assume so, though. Like, they seem to have requirements for you to, like, do these things. Yeah, you gotta go to the bench. It's nice, because at least you're not far from the boss fight. It's so dumb, I love it. It's kind of annoying, too. Because she never goes away. You have to live with that forever now.
Anyway, rip in peace. Okay. Easy.
That was easy.
Alright, we just leave and go over to Dirtmouth. Travel to Queen Station, go up and over to No Eyes?
I still think the green path is probably easiest, because you just go down to the right, but whatever. Anything, really.
Well, green, yeah, it's like here. You know what? You're probably right, because it means I don't have to deal with, the octopuses who have my name.
Octopus have your name.
You know, the exploding ones.
Oh,
Exploding jellyfish.
yeah. Gosh, they do have your name.
Goodbye.
I can't believe there was a real grub hidden behind that fake grub that whole time.
I checked my other file, I did grab it.
Oh, good.
I had grabbed it. so I was at least.
You didn't like leave him forever.
Yeah. Yeah, I just never doing the collector in that one. It was very funny.
Yeah.
Bis boblis pera aklama buptis.
Okay.
I wonder what the new fast travel is going to be in
You
Silk
know?
Song.
I think we might be finishing next week.
What, this game?
Yeah.
Yep, maybe.
I mean,
We can only have to do as much as we want, really.
yeah. Well, I mean, in the sense that all that will be left is God Home at this point.
Well, I still got to show you Mr. Mushroom, which I think might take, I don't know, 2 hours or whatever.
Oh, okay.
He's a world tour of the map.
Okay.
And he's kind of a puzzle, but I could just tell you where to go.
Nah, that's right. We have the 6 locations. I remember that.
Yep. What else is there? There's the God Home.
There's
Who
the
knows how long
flower.
that'll actually take?
Right. We have the flower.
Yeah. Ambush.
That was what I was trying to do the first time when I got hit. I was trying to dive. Just completely unnecessary. Where am I? Oh. Oh, that was... Yeah, that's fine.
There was a bench up there if you wanted it.
Alright, Hunter is a bench. So, below me is... Above me is Hunter. Sorry, I thought I was at Hunter. That's why I didn't go over there, as I thought that... But no, there's the little sign. Alright.
Yeah, no eyes. So creepy.
Yeah. Spikes.
Spikes. Spikes!
I'm immune to those?
No.
Oh, I've just been... Okay. I've just avoided every hit every time. 6 times in a row. It felt like I was immune. Because I was like missing the hitbox.
I haven't taken damage. I must be immortal.
Yeah. That was my thought process. I don't know what you want from me.
It's nothing. It's the truth.
That's what that was literally what I thought. I thought they were abyss creatures is what
Oh, no way. They literally made it a dreams.
I know. Thank you. Power of hubris. All right. So, our final shard.
You just gotta do the flower.
I just got to do the flower.
It's everyone's last mass shard too.
By the way, there's like this path I was supposed to take. Whatever, I don't care.
That's pretty bullshit too. If you try to do it in the dark, it's just awful.
Yeah, I thought the dream bubble's there, but oh well. All right.
That was easy. I thought we'd have to hunt all over the place to figure out what the last shards were.
Yeah. This gives me that last point. I got
Nice.
a. That was worth it. That shot. Oh, right.
It's so weird. It's nice, but after a while I get a little sick of it, but it's free soul.
So if I want that last to get to 2400, I have to go do Dream False Night.
Do you?
I think so. I think that's the last thing, right?
What do you get for it? I don't even remember.
I don't either. Obviously, it's nothing like.
Not too important. Might just be like an arcane egg.
Yeah. Completion 106, and then we've got 204. 204 Godly Powers. Alright, where is. So, alright, we. You have to go grab the flower. That's. Is that in town?
No, upper right. Spirits Glade. You have to go through that underground tomb area, and then you find like a secret up. It's actually surprisingly hidden.
Okay. And where's the spot where we need to bring it, like, for the...
You have to bring it to the junk pit.
Oh, you just have to bring it here?
Yeah. So it's really not too bad. You just gotta go like down to the city and then left.
And that's it.
Yeah, that's it. It's really not that awful. It's getting the flower to where it's supposed to go that sucks.
Yeah, 'cause that...
Which is the Queen's Gardens. It's that little bubble in the middle there.
Oh, this one?
No, down to the right.
Oh, yes.
That
Yes,
one.
That bubble. And the trick is, like, this sucks. Fog Canyon sucks. Fungal Waste is actually a lot worse than it looks.
I usually go through Fog Canyon myself, just because I feel comfortable there. But you know, I probably wouldn't recommend it for you. Everyone has their own path, I think.
True.
You could take the long way. I'm sure there's a extremely long way that's probably safe, unless it involves Deep Nest.
Well, no matter what, you have to get into Queen's Garden, and Queen's Garden is not safe.
No, it has those frickin' trapdoor platforms. Plus spikes everywhere. Plus the Mantis tribe are pretty good at ambushing you.
I'm showing off how good I am at no-hitting an area right here.
You're gonna give me the controller when we're doing the flower. I can't watch this. Give me the controller. I'm the big brother now.
Actually, okay, hold on. Obviously, teleporting breaks the flower.
yeah, check out the last Pantheon.
Yeah, might as well do that. And then we can see if we need to unlock others for the fourth. You know?
Right.
That. Anything on this?
Pantheon of the Sage. Oh, that means I know what's at the end of this.
Alright, we're just gonna go on it.
You've actually been really good at these so far. I didn't do that first Pantheon my first try.
Holy brute, blindest of worms, again they challenge the gods. What divine whim has granted thee strength to endure where no others may stand? Fight, then struggle, then keenly we shall listen for thy destruction. Who we start with? Bees? Alright.
Bees! You're elementally weak to bees, right? They have tiny spikes on them.
Well, this jerk just summons spikes.
Yeah. Bees! Nice. Richard. Well, this Pantheon's going rough.
It's fine.
Blast.
Okay, bees might be powerful. Oh,
Bees are powerful.
hold on. First things first. Take that off.
There you go. Bell Twister. What's that do again?
Reduce cost.
It's pretty good.
I'm also in Dream, so I could just fragile strength everything.
Yep, they're nice to you here. As I understand it, all of those fragiles work.
Fragile Greed, let's go. Alright. I feel like if we can pass Bees, we're probably fine. Bees has my elemental weakness in the fight.
It's true.
Whatever, that's free.
Walk right into him.
It's free.
I'm concerned.
It's free. Completely safe here.
Ease. Thanks. There you go.
I'm completely safe from bees.
I'll never be a bee again.
Oh, okay. I have to remember how this fight goes.
I'm surprised. They consider bees to be less hard than Elder Who?
Elder Who is like a kind of a chump.
Right?
Depends on how much Elder Who wants to do that move, really.
Right. That
Oh,
was pretty dope, I'm not gonna lie. Jerk!
stop it.
Serious right now?
There's a reason I want the, yeah, free. Free. There's a reason I want the long nail. It's for Wizrobe junk like this. So I can actually hit jerks. But I'm already full. Alright, next up. Alright. That's Collector. We're not Abyss immune to Collector. Oh shit.
Oh, a fight you have not seen.
God Tamer.
He's at the end of the Trial of the Fool.
Interesting. Was God Tamer always at the end of Travel Fool?
Yeah, since the beginning.
Okay, that's cool.
They're not DLC. I've just never gotten to them.
I just mean in the sense like a reference to the gods outside of
No, that's just a happy coincidence.
That's bad. That's pretty bad. You gonna give me the bench? No. You ain't gonna be
Fuck.
Grim.
Old version Grim though, not Nightmare Grim. Jeez, what a giant middle finger.
Oh, at least I know this fight.
Yeah, this guy's not so mean.
And you can heal on this move. Bad move. Might be hit by this. Don't have any healing left. Okay. Oh shit. Heal time. Oh, it should have hit me. Did you know I have this fight, like, down, by the way?
Yeah, apparently. I mean, you did have to take a couple tries at it. I guess it's still in there.
Yeah, it's still in active memory, clearly. I walked in this fight with 2 health, no magic. Now we're at 7 health. We're gonna go to 9. Yeah. Alright. Okay. What this tells me is that I should be okay against Nightmare King in the sense that, like, it's the same thing but faster, right?
Right.
And, like, more damage. Like, this move is not the same. There's more bats. I deserve to be hit there. On all those. Every single one of those should hit me. Alright.
Nice.
I entered with 2 health and exited at full.
Thanks, Grim.
Thanks. And then we get the... Okay. That makes sense. Alright. Now we have part 2.
Galen.
Oh, shit. I don't know how to do this one.
You could have practiced. You just avoid one thing while hitting him. Now you avoid 2 things while hitting him. Please avoid.
Okay. Sure, whatever. I'll go in the next fight at 7, no magic. Invincible, fearless, central, mysterious, enchanting, vigorous, diligent, overwhelming, gorgeous, passionate, terrifying, beautiful, proud. Oh my god. Oh, he's only on 1 damage. I just need to stop.
Yeah, he's not the stupid version. He does have the full title, though.
Well, that's good.
You can
And
actually
full
see what it
moves,
is.
okay.
I believe he is the 4th fight version,
Without the damage of the 4th fight.
which is to say he has all of his abilities.
This time battling. Damn it! That was supposed to be a side shot, not an upshot. Ah, well.
And so it had his revenge.
So it's revenge.
All right, let's call it.
Yeah, that sounds good. We'll get this next time. Basically, what I want to do is next time I want to get this, I want to see what door 4 has that we might be missing. If there is anything we're missing. If not, we go do Flower Quest and some other stuff. You know. So, more powerful than Dracula 1. Not more powerful than Dracula 2, though. Dracula 2.
Still has your number.
Holy shit. We did like 10 fights with Dracula 2 and it wasn't even close at any point. So. Alright. We got 2 endings. We're getting through God Home pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight. I love this game.
Yeah. Alright. Thank you all for joining. Hope you all had a good time. If you want to catch more, you can always follow. Thank you to Shabadoo and Ogniwi for the subs today. Upcoming stream stuff. Nothing planned for tomorrow. That's why there was the Tuesday Slay the Spire. Sunday, we are either nearing the end or going to be at the end of Mega Man Battle Network 2. Though there's also post-game for that, so that one isn't finishing this weekend. Monday next week will be more Morrowind multiplayer. We have a ton of things to do in that, so it's so fun. Tuesday is going to be me and Dakota talking about Netrunner Worlds. Netrunner Worlds is this weekend. Sadly, we're not going. Regrettably, Dakota has a family event. I'm not going on that out there alone. But we'll be talking about it on Tuesday, and then on Wednesday, I'm gonna be starting Dragon Warrior Wednesdays. So, basically, the idea is on Wednesday I'm gonna be going through the games titled Dragon Warrior. Now, this isn't Dragon Quest. That's totally different. Basically, it's an excuse to play through Dragon Warrior 1 through 3. That's it. Because like
What's the difference between Dragon Warrior and Dragon Quest?
They finally got the ability to use the name Dragon Quest in the year 2005.
Oh.
They were, for some reason, they could not use the name Dragon Quest, which was a more literal translation, until mid-2000s due to copyright, trademark, question marks. So as of 2004 or 5, after the merger with Square Enix, Dragon Quest 8 was titled Dragon Quest, whereas Dragon Warrior 7 is, Dragon Warrior 7. These days, all of the games put out are put under the title Dragon Quest, no matter what they were titled. So a remake of Dragon Quest 1 is not called Dragon Warrior 1, it's just called Dragon Quest.
Oh my gosh.
So
Sounds confusing.
Basically, they were called Dragon
Like
Warrior.
asking you what Final Fantasy 3.
Yeah, at least they didn't do that. All the Dragon Warrior games are numbered correctly. Even though they only released 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then 7. 5 and 6 didn't come out in the US for at launch on the SNES. They came out later. On the DS, 3DS. Anyway, there's 11 of them now. Dragon Quest 11 came out in 2019. And Dragon Quest 10 is an MMO that still exists. So,
Damn.
anyway, if you like slimes, you'll enjoy the Wednesday stream. And then on Thursday, we will be back to God Home. So, hopefully.
Yeah.
So, anyway, thank you all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.